Hello, guys. Welcome back. I hope everyone is doing great. I'm very excited about today's class because today we're going to be talking about a very famous painting. And as you guys know now, we're in a unit that is called How the World Works, and we're specifically seeing all the changes that have happened that have formed the world we live in today. So why are we going to talk about this painting? This painting was made during the Renaissance. Remember we talked about the Renaissance last week? It was a time where humanity faced a lot of changes, especially changes in the art world. This painting was made by Leonardo da Vinci, which is the artist that we talked about last week. So let's remember that Leonardo da Vinci was considered like the real Renaissance man. He was an inventor, architect, engineer, and of course, artist. During the Renaissance, portraits became very popular. That means that artists were paid to make paintings, portraits of people. We call it the Mona Lisa, Mona being short for Madonna or Lady. And his subject is almost definitely Lisa del Giocondo, the wife of a merchant. Italians call this painting La Gioconda, which is the feminine of her married name. Something that is very interesting about the Mona Lisa is that the painting never got to the family who asked for it. Some people think it's because they never paid for it, and some people think that it's because Leonardo took it with him to finish it. But the thing is, the painting remained with Leonardo until his death. And by that time, he had joined the court of the King of France. So, when he died, the painting became property of the king. So after a stay at Versailles, it was sent to the Louvre, where it has remained. Except when this guy walked it out of the museum under his shirt, hid it for 2 years, and then tried to return the painting to an Italian museum, which he felt was its rightful home. So this person stole the Mona Lisa because he planned to take it back to Italy because he believed that since Leonardo was Italian, then the painting belonged to Italy. After that, it was back to the Louvre until World War II, where it was shuffled around France for safekeeping, until it could finally be returned to Paris after the end of the war. The Mona Lisa was made with oil paint on wood, using a technique called sfumato. Say it with me, sfumato, which means that you cannot see a brush stroke on her, which helps giving her a very realistic appearance. Leonardo used this technique on a lot of his paintings. Another thing that catches people's attention of the Mona Lisa is her expression, her smile, that very subtle smile. People have wondered for years, what does her smile mean? What do you think she was feeling at the time the painting was made? I personally feel like she knows something that we don't. So this painting has always been one of the treasures of the Louvre's collection. But it wasn't until its 1911 theft that it became a star. In the 2 days after it was returned, more than 100,000 people came to see it. And they really haven't stopped since, with millions of people going to meet her every year. Many copies of the painting exist. You can find a lot of reinterpretations of this painting. Some of these paintings were made to show admiration for the original painting of Leonardo, but none of them have become as famous as the original one. Colombian artist Fernando Botero even made his own Mona Lisa. And Andy Warhol, the pop artist that we saw in the first unit, also made his own Mona Lisa. So it looks like the Mona Lisa is going to continue being super famous. So I want to leave you guys with the question. Do you think the Mona Lisa is famous because it's a masterpiece? It's a very good painting made by a very famous artist. Or do you think that people go to see it just because it's famous? What do you think? I want to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment on this post telling me what you think of this painting. So what are you guys going to do today? You are going to make a portrait just like the Mona Lisa. Let's remember that a portrait is when we make a drawing or a painting of someone else. It has to be a person. For example, I have here this painting that I made a while ago of a person. So this is a portrait. So you're going to need a little bit of help with this one. You're going to ask someone in your house. It can be your brother, sister, mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, cousin, whoever you want. And that person is going to be your model for your portrait. So you're going to make a portrait of that person and you're going to color it. Remember, you can color it using paints, markers, color pencils, watercolors, pastels, crayons, whatever you want. Remember, when you finish, you have to take a photo and send it to me. You can do that by email, post it to Google Classroom, or you can upload it to the tasks that I'm going to create. Please let me know if you need any help, or if you have any questions or comments. I'm here to help you. I hope you enjoy learning about the Mona Lisa. It was a very fun class for me. Goodbye, guys. Stay safe.